It's Gem City Tonight with Andrew Mitakides, featuring music director Jay Stanton. Tonight's guests from the podcast The Real Mike and Fro Show, Mike Kidd and Will Johnstone. From Comedy Showcase Make Me Laugh, Keith Irvin. And the comedy stylings of Jesse Nutt. And now, here's your host, Andrew Mitakides.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gem City Tonight. Andrew is not your host tonight. I am Ricky Wells, and we are going to have a great show for you tonight. We figured since it is February 29th, which is Sadie Hawkins Day, I would take over. I mean, Andrew has been saying, I'm amazed I'm still your host. And guess what? He no longer is. I think this is when I walk out of frame. So I'm just gonna, and then maybe back in, or, whatever. So seriously, we do have a great show for you tonight, and we are going to have a lot of fun. So first off.
Hey, wait. What
are you doing?
Wait, Ricky, what are you doing?
So it's February 29th, which is Sadie Hawkins Day.
Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah.
Does he know you're doing this?
Yes, I told him.
Well, it's also Black History Month, and he said that I could do this.
Well, it's going to be a big dilemma because I'm
Wait a minute. Whoa. What is going on? How did I lose control of my show?
Well, I was going to be the host because it's Sadie Hawkins Day, February 29th.
That's true.
Well, you're always going to host the show because it's Black History Month.
It is. I don't understand how I lost control, but you guys are completely right. Listen, I totally appreciate it, Ricky. I mean, you're right. It is Sadie Hawkins Day, and we talked about Turnabout and so forth. And Keith, of course, it is Black History Month, and I truly appreciate it because we here at the Gem City love everyone, and we are diverse, and the ladies, and every culture you can know in a man. That's great. But get the hell out of my show! Oh. All right, on that note, how did that happen? Did you know this was going to happen?
I'm always the last to know.
I don't believe you. I think you're not on the side of the angels. Anyway, welcome to Gem City Tonight. I am your host, amazingly enough still, yes, Andrew Mitakides. And they are right, we do have a great show for you tonight. As Ricky stated, as she came out and took over, it is Sadie Hawkins Day. February 29th, the day that comes once every 4 years, kind of like Donald Trump. Boom! Oh! Right out of the gate, we got jokes. Yes, and a lot of people don't actually realize why we have this day. It's due to the Earth's period of orbital rotation, which kind of sounds like a weird sex move.
Ooh.
Is that just me?
No.
Those words really shouldn't go in the same sentence, like at all. Like, it's clearly written by some virgin at NASA that's like, this totally makes sense. Period of orbital rotation. No, sorry, I'm picturing a... I don't even know. But yes, this is the kind of day it's like a gift, actually. So are you doing anything special with your February 29th?
Leap day? Yeah, I always do something cool.
Like what? What's your plan?
Well, one year I was in Honduras and I zip-lined. That was pretty cool. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll jump out of a plane.
I'll join you.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I will. But yes, this day is it is a gift. And it's something you can do. It's 24 hours. You can do whatever you want. It's like Vegas. It's like what happens on Leap Day stays in Leap Day. So if you want, you can go see Aerosmith, hit the slots, and then get married at a drive-through chapel.
Oh, yeah.
You think I'm kidding. This is a true fact. On Monday through Thursday, a drive-through chapel in Vegas will do 65 weddings a day.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's 3 an hour. Or what we call my last 10 years of life. Yeah. Of course, I imagine getting married on Leap Day, you only have to celebrate it once every 4 years, right?
Oh, that's good thinking.
See? Also, what also kind of sucks, what if you have a birthday on Leap Day? Yeah, you were close, right?
Yeah, well, it was 68. I was born in 69.
Okay.
So.
Never mind.
Oh, the jokes write themselves.
They really do. They really do. But also, all kidding aside, to Keith's point, yes, it's also Black History Month, and we'll be celebrating that. We have some great guests tonight on, including a skit that we did about the coronavirus. And hold on. I need to address this. The coronavirus seems to be everywhere. Lester Holt won't shut up about it, how much ever I love him. It's on every type of late night news. It's every joke. But have you actually looked up the symptoms for coronavirus?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like cold. Like,
Yeah,
like
runny nose, sore throat, cough, and fever.
then death.
Then, yeah, well, it's kind of a sad side effect. But seriously, I'm not a doctor. Does this just sound like a cold to anybody else?
Yeah.
The only reason that they're saying it's different is that it transforms itself. I'm like, what is it, Optimus Influenza? Autobodies, roll out. Like, seriously. Speaking of things that make you sick and won't go away, we're still dealing with the presidential race. So did you see the former mayor of New York City, Michael Bloomberg, recently entered the debate?
Yes.
So he was on the dais for the first time since declaring his candidacy. And to put it mildly, it was kind of like a dumpster fire inside of a train wreck inside Chernobyl. Wikipedia actually changed Michael Bloomberg's born, and then it said died. Cause of death was Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, seriously, what strategist looks at him and goes, all right, Mikey, come here. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna combine a complete lack of charisma with the inability to, put sentences together, and then just start, if none of that works, start sweating profusely and saying nonsensical things off the cup in the most awkward manner. Go get him, champ. Yeah. Like, seriously? It's not like the other candidates did much better. At this point, like, I'm gonna call famous Daytonian Martin Sheen to come back and be Josiah Bartlett from The West Wing.
Oh, please. If only.
You know what? That's a candidate I can get behind.
Yep.
I mean, in fact, let's just call them all back. Let's call all Daytonians. Let's call Allison Janney, Daytonian. Rob Lowe, Daytonian. Martin Sheen, Daytonian. In fact, this is an invitation to all of you to come back on the show and do a skit, because that'll be the best thing to come out of the White House in a while.
Oh, yeah. Let's dig up Irma Bombeck while we're at it.
You know what? I'm fine with that. Can we not get Ryan McClin back, though?
No, let's not.
No. What was with the glasses on her?
It's so strange.
I don't know.
They make me uncomfortable.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, please Google that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the first primary is actually fast approaching because it's in March, and smart enough just before St. Patty's Day, because God knows you're going to need a drink before you go vote. But I'm getting in my head of myself. Let's jump back into February. Yes, it is Leap Day. It's Black History Month. We've also been celebrating all month, especially right here in Dayton. It's very, very prominent to a lot of African Americans. A lot of people don't know. Poet Paul Laurence Dunbar.
Yep.
Yeah. Olympian Edwin C. Moses. And we even have Wilberforce University, historically, one of the oldest African American universities in the country. So it's really cool.
Here.
I'm going to clap to that. The city is very, very diverse, and we love celebrating it. Of course, I could go on and on, just like Keith does, but he knows I love it. I think Keith lives at DATV. He's got like a cot in the back or something. Anyway, he knows I love him. But he's one of Dayton's best comedians. We got a really good show. We got comedians. We got a great podcast. It's a very DATV show tonight. So we got Mike and Fro. They're coming on. They do a podcast here. We got Keith who does a bunch of stuff. Jesse's the voice of the show. It's very centered for it. I like it. So I actually realized a few years ago I have a lot in common with the African American community. I can't even say it. African American. I don't. I can't even say it. Will, can you say this for me?
African American community.
Thank you.
Yes.
See, we call out on this show. They're actually over there. But yes, I wear bright colors. I use speakerphone a lot, and I get lost. A lot. However, Jackie has the greatest. She's over here laughing because she has the greatest sense of direction like ever. She's like, you idiot. Actually, this is a fun fact that our viewers don't know. When my mom ran for Congress, which you know, in 2008, I became a lifetime member of the NAACP.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, because you can buy. Hey, I'm proud of it.
Yes.
You can buy memberships. Derek Ford, who we were trying to get on the show, but he was out of town, longtime friend of the family. He's the president of the NAACP, so we support them highly. Love it. But last thing I want to touch on is a lot of people don't know about the show, other than that fun fact, is I'm a huge NASCAR fan. Notice the utter lack of gasps in this room following that sentence. But it was interesting because a few weeks ago they're running the Daytona 500. I can't talk today. Actually had an iconic first. The president in Cheeto, the commander in Cheeto, actually had led the first practice lap in front of the drivers in his presidential limo.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of small hands, but I thought that was pretty cool. I'm just saying. But here's the thing. As soon as he got done with the lap, it rained, so they had to call the race off. Makes sense. I mean, who'd want to follow him? Oh, we got a great show for you tonight. Put your hands together for Jay Stanton, everybody.
Right on. Yeah, a little bit.
Little Billy.
Little bit.
Belly, I'll bet. We don't only, I don't, it's funny because I know we normally don't take political shots in the show. We don't really don't. We don't take a side either way. Like I said, the Democrats didn't do well in the debates. No one's doing well in debates.
No.
I think it's just burning. It's burning.
Burning.
So I think when I did the debate, like anytime he put his hand above his head, you had to drink.
Oh.
And if he kept it up there, you had like a
Yeah.
waterfall, like, wasn't good.
Wouldn't have lasted long.
I think there was actually like a format for each one, depending on who's in it, and
Like whenever Elizabeth Warren said, "Look."
yeah, or she does the hands. Look,
Ha.
ha,
Ha.
like she's trying to catch a cat jumping out the window. Ha,
Yeah.
ha, I got you. Come here, kitty. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know. I can slide that far out of frame.
Wow.
That's actually good to know now. Anyway, so we were talking about February 29th, and if you really want to go skydiving, I'll go skydiving.
That would be kind of cool. It'd be cold.
It'll be fine. Can that beard take the wind?
Oh yeah. It's good for all sorts of stuff. See?
So we did a poll online. What are you going to do with your special 24 hours? And honestly enough, kind of mundane, except for like two of them. A lot of people said sleeping. I take a 20 because it's on a Saturday.
Right.
So sleeping. My mom said cleaning. Thanks, Mom.
Of course she did.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
Absentee voting. Wow, you guys are really living it up.
Yeah.
Really? Is there tequila shots involved with
That's a
that?
party.
I'm looking right at Keith for this. Will's like, probably. Working. See? God, we are just, look out, Leap Day. Drinking. Somebody said finding love. I'm like, okay. Was that you?
Probably.
Looking right at Mike Shea. Somebody said boxing, because we had them on the show, and that's when fight night is.
Ah.
Yep. Working again. Drinking till I can't feel feelings anymore.
Well, that's a regular Saturday night for some people.
That's a Tuesday for me. Go to Elsa's. You can no longer get pictures of bad ones.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're watching this and you're not from Dayton, a bad wand is like
Gasoline.
pure. It's what Doc Brown puts in the DeLorean at the end of the first movie to make it go. It's just that.
Yeah.
I don't need socks and I don't need like banana peels. The Mr. Fusion is just straight up. Oh, and it makes you do horribly great things. And the interesting one on here before we go to commercial, getting married.
Oh.
I joked earlier that, because I knew this was coming, I joked earlier that someone, like getting married on Leap Day, like you only celebrate it once every 4 years. And I hate to say it, a woman put that up. I'm like, all right, whatever suits your fancy.
Yeah, whatever you
So yes, but if you're gonna go right now, I'm calling him out. If he wants to go skydiving, I'll go skydiving.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally recorded and on film. Look at your face.
Well, it's a leap day. I mean, it makes sense,
Talk to me, Goose.
right?
Oh, I probably should make a Top Gun reference, because Goose dies.
Oh God, yeah.
On that note, we're going to go to commercial, but when we come back, we're going to have Mike and Will from the Real Mike and Kid Show and from Fro Show. I just said it wrong again. I can't talk today.
Can't wait.
Whatever. We'll have them and more to come. More Gem City Tonight after this.
I'm like 50 years older. Like, I feel so good.
Make sure that all of them kind of
Table for two.
Hey, Ben.
There's always somebody who can be there for you. Call 1-800-273-TALK if you need help.
What song is that? I don't think we can say it on the air. All right, well, welcome back to Gem City Tonight. So my first guests are great guys. Not only do they do a show here at DATV, they're hysterical and just good guys. So put your hands together for Mike and Will from the Real Mike, Kid, and Fro Show. What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Bring it in. We hug on this show.
Yes.
Have a seat, please. Well, thank you for coming on.
Yes, of course.
But so before we get started, I want to point out how this serendipitously came about.
Yeah.
I go in, eating at another broken egg, having a blast with this guy, and he was like, "Oh, you look kind of familiar." I was like, "Yeah, I do a TV show at DATV," and he goes, "We do a show at DATV." And I was like, "Go on."
Yeah.
So yeah, and then it was like, "Well, you got to be on the show," and he was like, the look on Will's face was like, "Okay."
Yes, literally, I had no idea because I never done anything like this. So when you was like, "Yeah, you can come right on," I was like, "Yes, please."
Okay.
Would you want to come on too?
And it was just, I love it. And I love cross promoting like that because it's, I mean, when we have a show like this and we have your show, like, it's just helping each other.
Right.
So.
Right. Everybody needs a leg up always.
So enough about my shit. So tell me about your show, The Real Mike, Kid, and Fro Show.
Yes. So our podcast is basically like what you said. It's just a leg up for people. We go and do different musical artists or any up and coming businesses or stuff like that, or just cool people in general. You know what I mean?
And why am I going to be on the show?
That's right. Very, very soon. Shoot.
Oh, I said why.
No, and yeah, we talk to them and kind of just get their stuff out there. You know what I mean? Because in Dayton, we're not next to anything super big, any large metropolitans or anything like that. So we always want to make sure we can get you on the internet too, or just get your voice out there, basically. Right. You know what I mean? We can do stuff in the basement, in the garage, but you got to put it out. So that's what we're about.
So how did the show come about? Whose idea was it?
Definitely Mike's.
Definitely, yeah. Because I had done a podcast about 2 years ago.
Yep.
Out of sort of like the garage or whatever. And then I ended up coming across a person that had done a show here. And I was like, well, let's go check it out. Checked it out, and I came to him, and I'm like, well, we've been buddies for 20 years or whatever. And I was like, let's do a show, and let's just put our name out there and help out wherever we can.
So this wasn't like you guys had 20 years?
20 years.
Nice.
Yeah,
and
dude.
How did...
We were on
Basketball.
back when we were like 6 or 7, we were on the same basketball team. And just became buddies right from there. And
His dad was the coach. Like every year, as soon as I started playing basketball, I realized that every year I had the same coach.
Right.
And I never knew what was going on until I realized, like, oh yeah, they get to pick their teams just a little bit. So like, I think I'm on this team for a reason. We've been friends for a long time since then.
So like I said, you do it here at DATV. How many years have you been doing the podcast?
we've been over
Season 1?
We're on season 3 right now.
Okay.
Yes.
But we've been doing it since January of last year.
Okay.
And we're hopefully, moving forward, and hopefully it'll be many years to come.
Yep.
So, like you said, you have everybody on from all walks of life. How do you pick the guests? Do you notice what's happening in town, or do you approach them like I did you? Like, hey, you're coming on the show.
Right. No, honestly, Mike does a lot of the legwork for that because I'm always just running around doing work and stuff like that, mainly online. And then whoever hears the show as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just try to find try to find a pulse of the city, and if you're doing something cool, we usually try to find you or seek you out, and much like how you do, it's like, hey, you're doing something cool. Let's team up and try to get your name out there. So.
Well, I'd had like a pitcher of Saint Germain mimosas, so
yes.
that's probably why I was like.
That was step number one. That was literally step number one. And I was like, "What pitcher do you want?" So I'll take care of that. I got
Well, it's funny because I was by myself. I'm like, I'll take a pitcher, and he's like, by yourself. I was like, yep, drink the whole.
He literally
wasn't even using the glass.
Aside, right?
I'm like, what is this thing for? This is in my way.
I love it, dude.
But you guys know each other too.
Yeah. So another broken egg is my morning, and then nighttime is local cantina down on Water Street. And Zach, my coworker, he's about to get off work, but there was one more person that stepped in. So I was in the back eating chimichangas, like, because I love food.
Like you do.
All day long. And he's like, you have one more table. Just one guy. He's super cool, but I'm just not taking it. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So I go out there, and it's Jay. I almost thought it was going to be like a bad thing because he came up and he warned me. So he's like, there's one more person. I'm like, it's fine. But no, he was the coolest person in the world. Just ordered some tacos and something to chill, and it was a good time, man.
But the whole connection of how we met and how you met, is there anyone you don't meet, like working?
Nope. I see too many people. I have so many friends. I love them all. Because it's cool. I honestly like seeing people like that.
Restaurant.
Yes. Yes, dude. I know.
Social butterflies, I guess.
So what's the future of the show? What's your goal for the show?
The goal for the show, honestly, our next step, we're probably going to do some like YouTube stuff like that.
Okay.
But the goal for the show is really, really just to kind of move it up towards the next one, like the people that are on TV, you know what I mean, doing that, talking to artists and stuff like that, promoting things like that. Mm-hmm. I think we make a great fit there just because we already have a chemistry being so long best friends. I hope that we have a damage that. Being so long best friends and everything like that, I think it'd be like pretty fun to watch. So we're getting the podcast started now, doing all the audio work, figuring out the ins and outs of that, and then we'll put the faces on there in a minute.
Okay. So what's one of your favorite guests you've had on?
Ooh.
I liked
what do you think?
I liked Garrison Collier was the first guy we had on. As a young man, he's a hip hop artist.
And it was fun because he helped us do like our actual picture for our podcast and everything, so that was fun. Yeah. Who else? There's a couple that I missed. I loved Cameron's episode, even though I wasn't there.
Yeah, we had a guy, another hip hop artist. His name is Cameron Gray, C-Money Baby or whatever.
Yeah, that was
nice.
Super talented dude.
That was my name.
That was your. Dang it, he took it. He took it. Dang it. I'm so sorry. They got copyrights on the things, man, sometimes.
Well, I'm not letting you guys go, so we're going to go to break. When we come back, we're actually going to play a game with you guys.
Ooh, okay.
I like
Yeah.
games.
So,
Cool.
But before we go, how do we find you real quick?
Okay. So our podcast is on Spotify. We're on Apple. We're on, what's it called, Overcast too?
Overcast, Spotify.
Overcast as well. We do some Facebook posts on there every time we want to get a video. Instagram, Will Johnstone, I do believe, is my Instagram. Also, Facebook's the exact same.
And then, of course, the Real Mike Kid and Fro Show on Facebook. And, just Mike Kid on Facebook
All right.
and all
Well,
that good
Mike,
stuff.
Mike and Will of the Real Mike Kid and Fro Show. Thank you guys for coming on. When we come back, we're going to have a little bit of fun with you. We'll be right back with more Gem City Tonight.
Sweet.
On August 11th, my brother Max wrote these words and hanged himself. He was only 15, and he had his whole life ahead of him, but he was tormented and bullied until, hopeless and alone, he took his own life.
Though Max's pain is gone, the pain of his family will last a lifetime. Don't let this tragedy repeat itself. If you or someone you know is speaking or thinking about suicide, talk to an adult.
What wouldn't you do to stop it?
All right. Well, welcome back to Gem City Tonight. I did not let Mike and Will go. Mike and Will.
Still here.
I just did that. So, but we're actually going to play a game with them. So we're going to play a little game of Taboo. But as you see, we're one person light. So I'm actually going to bring in a great guy, an announcer for this show, Jesse Nutt, everybody. Whoa! Come on. There he is. There he is. So the desk is on wheels, for God's sakes. All right.
Sorry.
All right. So we're going to play a game, a little game called Taboo. For those of you who don't know, there is one word on the card, and you have to help your partner describe that word without using any of the buzzwords that are on it. So we drew really bad cards. You and I got to go first. All right, ready?
Yes.
Here we go. It's 30 seconds on the clock. Jay's got the clock, and if we don't get it, there's a really loud buzzer.
Go.
All right, it's one of the digits on your carpal hand. It's if you're giving someone a blank up.
Thumbs up?
Boom.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, yeah, nope. But we can do this real quick. All right, and go.
All right. So it was the sidekick to the video game character Sonic.
What?
Nope. No. Nobody play video games? Oh my God.
I know he's a hedgehog, right?
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. They had a little partner who was red. His name was, or maybe if you were to punch somebody, if you were to punch somebody,
Okay.
and you would hurt this part of your hand, what would it be? It is really hurt after
Knuckle.
the next day. There you go. Yes.
Oh, at the buzzer!
Wait,
At the
you mean
buzzer!
a hedgehog had a sidekick that was a knuckle?
Know your audience, bro. Know your audience.
I know. I figured CC was older. Like maybe you got this. I remember.
All right.
Oh,
Nah,
we tried. We
Let's
got it
stop
though.
playing video games at Pong.
All right.
You're right.
30 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
And go.
Okay. If you're riding in a vehicle, you have somebody yelling.
Backseat driver.
Yes. We're good.
By the way, I have
just
not seen these.
happened?
Ricky did these. Not seen these. All right. All right. Jesse.
Y'all
Yes.
are Houston Astro good.
All right.
Oh,
we got?
not too soon. Not too soon.
And ready, go.
This comes in many flavors.
Women.
One of the examples would be. Oh, and I can't use any of the.
Nope.
Shh. Okay.
That was close.
Here we go.
No. It's long.
Okay.
Oh, and it comes in different flavors.
It comes in different flavors. Yeah, I'm glad for that. I'm glad the time was up.
What was it?
Licorice.
Oh, I hate
And I
licorice
couldn't
too.
use the word black.
Nope. Oh,
Couldn't
man.
use the word Twizzler.
Oh,
Dang
yeah,
it.
no. All right.
That's tough.
30
Right.
seconds on the clock.
And go.
All right. If you back down from a fight, someone would call you a
Wimp.
close. Like you can do it. You.
I got a good word.
Ooh, that's on here, but like you're not gonna fight me. You.
Oh my God.
Can we steal them?
No. Whatever, licorice. I'm afraid of something. I'm afraid to fight because I'm a coward.
Coward, yes.
Coward.
Yes.
Dang it.
All right.
Oh, boy.
30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
All right. Ready, and go.
Okay. So if you had a super bad dream, like a nightmare, your dreams would what you?
Marry you.
You would never want them to marry you because then that would what you?
Haunt.
Yes.
Haunt.
Yes. Get in here. Get in here. Got this.
Actually, the only clue I would have needed for that was first wife.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Love ya.
Is anyone keeping score? I think we're tied.
I think now, so yes.
I think we're tied. All right. You're up. 30 seconds on the clock.
We got this.
Go.
When you can't figure something out, let's see here. It's a type of novel.
Murder mystery? Spy novel?
Leave off the first part of the first answer.
Novel? Spy? Murder? Mystery?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, I'm just going to use all the words I used again, just in a different order. Okay, all right. Last one. Jesse, you're up.
All right. We got this. Oh, piece of cake.
All right.
Broadway play,
Okay.
In the Sun. Blank.
Oh,
in
come
the
on. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, dude.
Okay,
try to get
okay,
it.
no.
So Sonic the Hedgehog
I got
in plays.
I got it.
Just
I
they're
got
not
it.
going to match.
Singing,
In the rain. Dancing. Dancing with wolves.
singing.
Can we steal those?
The
Singing like
cover version.
Oh.
a raisin.
Raisin.
Raisin in the Sun.
Oh.
All right.
Dang
Okay.
it.
We're gonna do one, but whoever gets it first.
All right.
All right.
All
Ready?
right. I like
Ready?
it. Okay. So me, you're gonna do that?
All right,
Okay.
This
but we
wasn't on
can't
the
use
screen,
that.
but I wanted to do it because I think we're at a tie here.
I like it.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
30 seconds on the clock. Go.
wanna bring up
When
your
you have a
coat,
jacket,
you have
you
to.
zip.
Oh!
Got him.
Dang
Got
it.
him.
Oh,
Zip it is.
dang it. That's all right. Zip it. Quick.
All right. That is the taboo. I want to thank Mike and Will for playing. Jesse's actually not going anywhere. He's going to do a little bit of stand-up for us. So stick around for more Gem City tonight. Zip.
Oh man, I know.
Licorice. Licorice.
Dad?
Gabe?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You're all right.
Sorry.
It's okay, Gabe.
Is that Ordinary People? Ah, John Legend. Well, great Daytonian. Love John. All right, we're back with more Gem City tonight. So actually my next guest, who you actually saw in the opening monologue, who tried to take over my show. Other than the fact he's better looking than me, I really had no problem with it. But my buddy, please put your hands together for a comedian, a great guy, DATV dude, Keith Irvin. Well, welcome back. This is your second time on the show. We had you on the first season.
Yeah,
doing
yeah, this
stand-up,
is
but
exciting to me. Look at all the beautiful people.
I know, right?
Jay,
They're here.
killing it. Killing it, bro.
That beard always gets me.
Yeah, well, I would have went for some Commodores maybe coming out. I didn't know.
Oh, we can play that off. That's fine. So one of the reasons I wanted to bring you back is, you've done stand-up for us before, but you have other things in the work that we touched on briefly in the first season. But the one I wanted to bring you back because you and I just did a project. So tell me about how you came up with the idea, because we're going to show it here in a bit.
Right.
So your production company and what you've got going. Why do you do it?
Well, it's D Strong Productions, name of the company, and it's a friend of mine that passed of leukemia, so I wanted to kind of keep her name alive. So I made it like that, and then now this part of my DATV journey, if you want to call it that.
That's what we all call it.
I'm playing around with the green screen, so I'm trying different things on the green screen. So I wanted to do a chroma key with a news media type thing to see if I could do it. And then me and Jessica wrote this script for like a coronavirus taking over Dayton and everybody
taking over
freaking
all the
out.
airwaves, taking over everything.
So yeah, so it's
And you reached out to me.
Yeah, I reached out to
Thank
you
you,
because I
thank you.
needed an anchor man with that voice of.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's got that voice that just makes you love him.
Well, it was a blast to do, and we actually have it. So let's go ahead. Yeah, this is the coronavirus thing that Keith and I did. Check
Now,
it
it's
out.
just a blooper, so.
Yeah, check it out. We need to know the news. So tell me, this is an international crisis. What can you tell us? Do you see anything in the sky that resembles a... Sorry. Do it resembles a mushroom cloud or of manure, or it looks like something around a Peanuts character like Pigpen, or is it a pig? Is it a pen? Tell me what's going on, man!
No, man, ain't nothing going on down here. We don't smell nothing. We don't see nothing. We ain't doing nothing. It's just people walking by as a regular day. They ain't even saying nothing.
Okay, but it's like, we hear it's urine with a hint of lime. Is it, I mean, Keith, you gotta get out, Big Daddy, you gotta get out of there!
Wait, what the, there's a stench. It smells like poverty with a hint of, it's on my tongue. I don't know what it is. What is? Read my mind. What is it?
Can we get him out of there?
I can't take it.
No.
I gotta go. This is Keith Irvin / that's not my name.
Damn it.
I don't care. I'm out here. I'm out.
No. Oh, the humanity. Well, it's a sad day here at WBASS WCQRP2. I don't know what we'll do. We've lost our most valuable minimum wage man. In a really nice suit, too. I don't know where he got that. Anyway, this is Dick Boot Creme signing off. Godspeed and good luck to you. Yeah, I can't believe. Are you? Wow.
Yeah.
I felt like I brought you down in the.
No, you were perfect. I mean, they've got to see the whole 7-minute breaking news clip.
God.
That was just a 2-minute because I kind of ventured off into some adult language, and I didn't want to.
Appreciate that. Well,
Yeah.
Well, the funny part is we're sitting back in the green room, and he was like, "You don't have a name for your anchorman," and I was like, "What could be funny?" Yeah, and he was like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "My name could be Dick Boot Creme."
Yeah.
And it's just Dick Butt Green.
Yeah, it's
That's
French.
all it is. It's French. It's Boot Creme.
I put that little hyphen.
Yeah,
on
you
it.
put the little tilde over the thing to make it classy.
Fancy.
We're idiots. We're idiots. We're classy. So what's next? I mean, like, you have all these ideas, because this is the first time I've worked with you.
Right.
So what else do you have? Can you divulge some information?
Well, me and
next to know?
Jesse, we're doing a couple, and I've got them on my YouTube page. We are trying to do skits with other local comics, kind of like Dave Chappelle, where
Right.
you've got like this one you just seen.
Right.
But Jesse's got 10, 20 probably different scripts.
Jesse's going to be on the show that night.
yes.
Because we just played the game with him. Getting inside that head's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going around in there, including you. So
it's ridiculous. So we're just that's our project for this after the weather breaks, because colored folk don't like winter much. We don't.
Do you have like something?
I'm just
it is Black History Month episode. I'm fine with that.
I'm just keeping it real, people. I'm just keeping it
real.
real.
Will was on earlier. I got Jesse. It's fine.
Yeah. So it's
Will's over there laughing.
It
so
should be
hard.
a big honor that you got us out of the house. We're just saying, brother,
So how do we? I can't. Oh wow, this escalated quickly. How do we find Keith Irvin and D Strong Productions?
You can either go my name, Keith Irvin, IRVIN, not Urban. Keep that.
You look like an Australian guitarist.
Yeah, or you can go #D Strong Productions, Comedy Ain't Easy #. They're all there, and subscribe to my page, please. My mom is getting lonely.
Well, I want to thank you for coming back on the show.
I appreciate you having me, man. You know,
course,
much
yeah.
love as always.
Anytime. All right. Tried to take over my show, but I gave him airtime anyway. We'll be right back with more Gym City tonight. That's good.
That's awesome.
My mom's getting one. Good song. Actually, that's a lie. At the break, I had to ask what it was, so I knew what it was when it came back. I'll admit it. All right. My next guest, who was just on, played a game with us earlier. Not only is he a fantastic and hysterical comedian, been doing stand-up comedy for years, he's actually the voice of this show. So I finally got him on camera. Put your hands together for Jesse Nutt. Got you on the show.
Got me on the show.
I love when we were initially setting up the website or whatever, and I was like, I need a picture of you, and you give me the picture of you at like 9 years old.
It's the last time I gave a legitimate smile. Literally, that was the last time I was happy.
And I want to thank you, because a lot of people don't know you're the voice of the show. Every opening, it's your voice.
I love doing it. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we were kind of sitting when we created the show. We was like, I want a deep, raspy, good voice, and I was like, you were my first and only choice.
Well, thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
So stand-up. How long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing stand-up in excess of 30 plus years. Started. Honestly, I don't remember. To tell you the truth. It was I think it was 1983.
Okay. The year before I was born.
See, that long ago. And the truth is, even before I started, it's the only thing I ever wanted to do. It literally is the only thing I ever really thought I would be good at or that would give me personal fulfillment. And when I say the only thing, I mean, I decided I wanted to be a stand-up when I was 5.
Wow. And you're hysterical, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So in this longevity of this career, what keeps you going?
I don't know. I guess the best way I could put it is I'll stop when I stop being funny.
So never.
Hopefully. Knock wood. I mean, to stay relevant as a comic for a year is a challenge.
Right.
To stay relevant for a decade or even longer, if you're relevant, I don't care how big the pond or how small it is. If you're relevant, you're relevant. Mm-hmm. So I guess part of what I do is I try to stay relevant. As long as the audiences still dig what I do, I'll keep on doing it. So yeah, I enjoy it. I love it. There is something so wonderful about our art form.
Right.
Because we are able to do something that, with much love to music and all the other art forms, comedy, humor, the only art form that, when done correctly, can evoke an involuntary response from a human being.
Sure.
You don't choose to laugh. You're hardwired to do so. You choose to tap your foot. You choose to enjoy a nice portrait. If you see something funny, I'll prove it to you. If you don't think you're hardwired to laugh, when you see something funny in an inappropriate context, you have to stifle your natural inclination to laugh.
Yeah.
You have to stop yourself.
Jay's over here going,
That's the difference between comedy as an art form and all other art forms. When we do our job right, we can make you do something.
That's awesome.
We can make you laugh.
Well, I decided that I wasn't just going to let you sit here and talk.
Okay.
I'm going to make you do some stand-up. And the best part is he walked in the building and I was like, hey, how much material you got? He's like, for what? And I was like, and if you've never seen Jesse do stand up, first off, go see him, find him. But the beauty of it is he was like, I got like 17 seconds of clean material. I was like,
and that's being
this is the
generous.
phrase.
That's being real generous. I don't, as a rule, write for TV or TV clean, and that's no offense to anybody that does. Great skill set if you can do that. I just never wanted to do that. I wanted to write jokes that were comedy club friendly. I wanted to write jokes that were true to a certain way of doing things. And yeah, occasionally I do use dirty words.
He does. It really
He's
does.
a bit cursy.
Yeah.
I am a bit, and it's not just the cursing though, I'll make that clear. Sometimes it's the subject matter.
It's just context. It's just context.
Yes, but I'm going to be clean.
So, all right, well, we're going to go to commercial when we come back. Jesse Nutt's going to do a little stand-up for us. So, right back with Jesse Nutt.
A diagnosis does not define me.
And vision loss doesn't determine my character.
It's our drive that shows who we are.
And we are here to let those challenged with blinding retinal diseases know
That we are driven too.
To be a beacon of strength, a champion of courage,
an advocate for hope.
We fund.
we fight.
We win.
We
We are the foundation
fighting blindness. Join the fight at fightingblindness.org.
Welcome back. What are you laughing at? Oh, God. Lol, if you're watching. All right, we're back with more Gem City tonight. So like I said, I wasn't going to let Jesse go. He played the game. We did an interview. But now I get a chance to hear him. You get to see him at his finest. Well, toned down just a touch. But ladies and gentlemen, I can talk. Put your hands together for Jesse Nutt.
All right. Look, yes, I'm holding a piece of paper with these jokes written on them because, as a rule, I don't do work like this. So I had to write this stuff down. And Andrew, I'm holding you to the 2 bleep rule you said I get.
Yeah,
so
did.
I can at least screw up twice. So, first of all, thank you. I think this is wonderful. Between Keith and the Afro guy and myself, this is the most black people that have been on a DATV show that is not in a church or involving musical instruments in history. Yeah, I said it. And we going from there. I am from Dayton, Ohio. I'm proud to be from Dayton, Ohio. West Side, Residence Park represent. I'm proud to be from Dayton for a lot of different reasons. I want to give you a couple of them now. First of all, Dayton, this is the epicenter of invention. We are the smartest people on the earth. We invent new ways of doing everything. We've got the most inventive panhandlers in the world. You doubt it? Let me explain. Last summer, and I know a lot of people in this area, okay, they kind of fade panhandlers. You know, they roll up their window, act like they don't see them when they drive up. I don't do that. There but for the grace of God. So I always talk to panhandlers. I ain't scared of them. Don't worry about it, all right? So I come down off this, I'm on the highway, come down the exit ramp, panhandler at the bottom of the exit ramp, all right? Got my window rolled down. All of a sudden I hear, hey man, what? Let me plug in. Say what? Let me plug my phone in. This light lasts for 3 minutes and 37 seconds. That's 3% on my Obama phone. Let me plug in. Didn't ask me for money. Didn't ask me for nothing else. I let him plug in. And you know what? The light changed. I was waving people around. I'm like, look, the brother need to update his Instagram. Go around. That's Dayton. I'll tell you something else about Dayton. Let me tell you how tough we are in Dayton. You name another town where you could have 15 tornadoes in the same day. That's Dayton. 15 tornadoes in one day. And I don't know if you know this. When you have 15 tornadoes at the same time, statistically speaking, that means at least one of them is a racist tornado. I've got the proof. One of these tornadoes, it started in Trotwood. It went through Riverside. It got to the traffic circle less than 100 yards from the oldest, most densely packed trailer park in Dayton, and it stopped. That's a Trump-nado. I am happy to say that I am now on my 99th smoke-free day. Yeah, quit smoking. Yes. And you know what? I'm going to tell y'all something. I didn't quit for any of the health reasons, whatever. I quit because I was tired of people giving me BS, okay? I'm tired of people giving me their little opinion about my habit. Any smokers in here? You ever gone in and get people to give you their 2 cents when you get a pack of smokes? I used to get this all the time. Go and get a pack of squares. Little girls look at me and go, you know this is 30 times more likely to kill a black man? So's a Kettering cop.
Oh.
Yeah, edit that out if you want. Truth hurts, don't it, Kettering? Now, I'm going to tell you the real reason I quit smoking, because the thing that drove me the craziest, birthdays. Every time I would buy my cigarettes at the dollar store, because I'm balling like that, I would have to give my birthday. And folks, let's face it, ain't a damn thing on me looks under 21. You don't need to ask, but they always do. So I'm going to tell y'all how to have some fun. Next time you go to the dollar store and have to buy cigarettes, and they ask you for your birthday, give them today's date. 100 years ago. I did it! Funny as hell, right? I asked for the cigarettes, woman says, birthday. I said, 2/20/20. She said, 2020? I said, heifer, do I look like a fetus to you? Am I Benjamin Button? What? No. 1920. She says, the computer won't let me put that date in. I said, why not? Says, my computer screen says you can't be 100 and still smoking. I said, black don't crack, bitch. Give me my damn cigarettes. I lied about my age. I'm 135. Come on. Chop, chop. Gotta go. Hey, look, folks, I really have enjoyed myself. I want to tell y'all a couple things. How much time I have? Have I chopped up all my time already? Anyway, okay, look, real quick. 2 things. One, I want y'all to know, and this is absolutely true. I did not make this story up. This comes out of Germany. Right now, the German legislature and German prosecutors are working together to find a way to make it admissible in court any information they get from any smart appliance in your home. That includes Siri, Alexa, anything. I got a smart oven. I got a smart refrigerator. I got a smart microwave. I got a snitching kitchen, is what I got. I got my eye on that toaster, because he looks like he would turn state's evidence in a heartbeat. That just changes the game totally. Man, if that's what happens, you would have to rewrite every hip-hop song. Snitches don't get stitches. Snitches get unplugged. All right, one last thing. I've been doing comedy a long time, and I love doing it, and I hope I have given somebody along the way some laughter, some help, some hope. Now, along this journey, I've had a lot of friends. My best friend in this journey recently passed away. And by the way, cancer sucks. But he passed away, and I want to share with you one of the first jokes I ever wrote, which was inspired by him. And he was also the first person to come with me to Wiley's Comedy Club and actually see me pursue my dream. So, to you, TD, never will forget. I don't know if I can speak for anybody else, but the worst part about going to the McDonald's drive-thru isn't the food. It's the way you're treated at the drive-thru. Because I can't speak for anybody else, but I was never prepared for when you roll down your window, turn down the radio, and prep your own ear for the sonic McBoom.
Come on, listen to McDonald's.
Hi there. Yeah. wanted to get an Egg McMuffin. Okay, whatever the hell that was. Bag it up. Now, it's not that I'm just eating by myself. I have a friend in the car next to me. He also would like something to eat. But instead of telling me his order, he decides to use my head as a conduit for this information. So he yells his order through my good ear. And of course, his order is longer and more complicated than mine. Yo. Okay, now what I need, wait. Hey, what kind of cheese y'all got? Yeah, American. I need that on 3 cheeseburgers, 2 Happy Meals. Y'all still got any of them Beanie Babies? Yeah, 3 Beanie Babies and some apples. Now you'd think that's bad enough, but it's not. Because then I'm sent to McLimbo. The parking spaces where McDonald's sends you when they run out of shit. We've all been there. You can't leave. They've got your money. I say they should put it on the Golden Arches. McDonald's, over 80 billion served, over 6 million still waiting. Thank you, folks.
Jesse, thank you so much. It's funny because it's true. Oh my God. All right, I'm crying over there. Oh, I want to thank Jesse. I want to thank Ricky, Keith, Mike, and Fro. This has been a fantastic episode. I'm sorry. It has been. Oh, on that note, have a good night. And remember, Dayton, you're not alone.
And you never will be.
Have a good night, Dayton.